Everyone, welcome back to another exciting day in mathematics. Whoop, whoop. Warm up 34 should come up on your, well, it's over here, my bad. It's on the screen. Shouldn't take you long. And if you notice, I switched the number 5 just because we're heading in that direction. I want us to get some practice with some of those. They might be looking familiar because you should have covered that in the past, but I'm bringing them back again. Okay? All right. Give you some time. Copy and go. All right, let's get this show on the road. Get us started. Abby, how did you rewrite 12 over 60? 12 times 1 and 12 times 5, and then giant 1, and that leaves us with 1 over 5. Hands, have you got that? That is correct. Go to 1B. We need 2 factors for the numerator, 2 factors for the denominator, and you already shared with your neighbor. So, Abby, pass someone. Joseph, let's go. Uh-huh. 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 Giant 1 for x plus 5. Answer? Hands, have you got that? Very good. Go to number 2. Factors for number 2. You already shared with your neighbor. So Joseph, pass someone. Annette. X minus 4. X plus 1. Hands, have you got that? Looks about right. Let's go to number 3. I need factors for number 3. Blank, parentheses, parentheses. Share with the neighbor one more time, and then Annette's going to pass someone. We need 3 factors. All right, pass someone, Annette. Rachel. Uh-huh. Let's go. Hands, have you got that? That is correct. Now we need an equation in y form. Y equals to what? Tell your neighbor your equation. Rachel's going to pass someone. Y equals to what? What did you get? I need the equation first before we substitute our domain. All right, Rachel, pass someone. Gabriel, y equals 3x, what? Minus 4. Hands, have you got that? That is correct. So y equals 3 parentheses minus 4. Y equals 3 parentheses minus 4. And y equals 3 parentheses minus 4. All right, so we substitute the domain or the x values of -1, 0, and 1. So do that in your noodle. 3 times -1 and -4, and that gives us what? Pass them one, Gabriel. Oop. Sebastian. 3 times -1 minus 4 is -7. 3 times 0 minus 4 is, and 3 times 1 minus 4 is. That is correct. Hands, have you got that? Ooh, you guys are in the row. Right? In the row? No? All right, let's go to number 5. For number 5, who remembers number 5? We did that at the beginning of the school year, yes? I'm bringing these back. For those of you that don't remember, Jesus is going to enlighten us. Jesus says that if we have a fraction equal to another fraction, what do we do, Jesus? You what, I'm sorry? Okay, he said you cross multiply starting with the x, so that gives us 3x equals to 24. And then divide by 3, x Yes. Yeah, you can multiply 2 to one side and then just do that and solve. However, I want you to get used to the cross multiplication because we're about to head into rational equations with polynomials on both numerator and denominator. Make sure you get this process in your noodle as muscle memory, okay? Yes, Mr. Q. All right, send me your warm-up, please. You should be done by now. And copy the agenda. Agenda warm-up number 34 done. We're moving on today to subtracting rational expressions. Tonight's home plate, 6 problems only. 6 problems only. Copy that. All right, copy this code for your home play access. What? I didn't give you a code. Give me a second. All right, here goes the code. Write this down. B, C, Q, R, 3. Look at that penmanship. Let's go. Man, I remember I got a beating from my grandma because my penmanship wasn't up to date. First and last time. Anyways, I'll tell you the story later. Anyways, all right, here we go. Home plate for last night were odds. Tonight's looks like this. Woo! Let's go. Oh, yeah, we got this. All right, get a Cornell note ready, please. I can subtract rational expressions. And once again, turn in your home plate. I'll give you 1 minute to turn in your home plate on Canvas and get your Cornell note ready. You don't need a prayer model. All right, so here we go. I can subtract rational expressions. We're still on the same concept, right? Rational expressions. By now you know the definition by heart, yes? So turn to your neighbor, give him your definition in your own words to your neighbor. What are rational expressions in your own words? Rational expressions. All right, looks like Mario's got it. Very good, Mario. Oh, okay. Yeah, but he's got it. Edwin, rational expressions are polynomials. Where? In fractions, yes. All right, thank you. All right, so far so good. Let's move on. We got that. You have that in your notes. We moved on to the definition, yes. And then from there, I gave you guys steps. Is that correct? Notice the steps. They're still the same. We're still following the same steps. So we're moving on straight to practice. Copy this one. Example Q. And it reads, negative g over 2g minus 3 minus negative 3 over 4g minus 6. Copy that? So, I'm going to pause the music. I'm going to do something on the screen. I'm not going to say it. You need to follow with your noodle and your eyes. Then you're going to talk it over with your neighbors to make sure you got the step. Once again, writing utensils down, hands off the keyboards, look up to the screen, please. Here it goes. Tell your neighbor what I just did. What did I just do? All right, looks like Mariah's got it. See you, Mariah. Of course, Donna's got it. I see you, Donna, in the back. Joshua's got it. go with Elijah. What did I just do? Distribute the negative to where? To the numerator of which fraction? To the one on the right. That is correct. We only distribute the negative to the numerator of the fraction to the right, and then we rewrite it as a what, everyone? As an addition. Copy that, please. And the rest is history. We should be able to do the rest of it by ourselves. Is that correct? All right. But we're going to do this one together just to make sure we got it. So step one, Elijah said, distribute the negative to the numerator of the fraction to the right and rewrite it as an addition. I heard Joseph saying over here, you need to rewrite it as an addition. I got you. Okay. So with that said, let's go to step one. Factor the denominators. Can we factor the first denominator? No, so just put a parenthesis around it. Can we factor this one? Tell your neighbor what GCF is, please. GCF is 2. That is correct, and that leaves us with 2G minus 3. So we need to now identify the common denominator. So look at this one and look at this one. Do they look the same? No. What does this one need from over here? Times 2 times, look what I did to the numerator, times 2. That's so that it reminds you to put a parenthesis to multiply. Okay? So let's rewrite this. Our common denominator now is 2 times 2G minus 3, 2 times 2G minus 3. If we multiply the first numerator, what is 2 times negative G? Negative 2G. Did we do anything to this numerator? No. Bring it down. There it is. All right, step 2, done. Oh, almost. Now we need to do what? Add. All right. So our common denominator for both is 2 times 2G minus 3. And then we need to combine the numerators. Negative 2G plus 3. And what do we write here? Tell your neighbor, please. What do we write there? Renzo. Negative 2G plus 3. That is correct. And we go to the next step, which is to simplify. To simplify, that means both of them need to be factored. So tell your neighbor what would be our GCF for the numerator. What's our GCF for the numerator? Renzo, pass them one. Elijah. GCF. Negative 1, that is correct. That leaves us with 2G minus 3. The denominator we have 2, parentheses 2G minus 3. And what do you notice there? GO, the 1, which is? Yes. Answer, negative 1 over 2. Send me your notes, please. All right. Copy this. Well, I'm behind over here. Sorry. Copy this next one, example omega q. We got x over x plus 7, x minus 7, minus 7 over x plus 7, x minus 7. I'll give you guys a head start. Follow the process that we just did on the previous one, and go. All right, let's get the show on the road. Let me zoom out. All right, as you're turning that in, let's see, Sammy, what did you do first? Turn it into addition. And what did you write on the numerators? X and -7. Hands if you got it to right there. All right, that is correct. From there, let's see. Do we have a common denominator? Who? Oh, okay. Thank you. Common denominator. We do what? Add. So, here we go. X plus 7, X minus 7. Therefore, what do I write on the numerator? Ashlyn. Woo! X minus 7, that is correct. All right? So, from there, we need to simplify. Means giant 1. However, tell your neighbor the GCF for the numerator. GCF for the numerator. GCF is what, Julissa? 1. That is correct. Therefore, our giant 1 is X minus 7, X minus 7. Answer 1 over X plus 7. From 1 to 5, I'll come to party with this so far. Yeah, we got it, right? So what's the only thing that changed? Talk to your neighbor. What's the only thing that changed for subtraction? What's the only thing you need to remember? The only thing. Tell your neighbor. Just one thing that you need to change. Tell your neighbor. Then Mario's going to enlighten us. What is the one thing that we need to change? Mario. Distribute the negative. That is correct. To the right side and to the numerator. That changes it to addition. All right. Copy this one. Example 1. X plus 5 over x squared minus 9 minus negative 2x minus 4 over x squared minus 9. Copy that, please. Let me send it to your screen as well. All right. I'm going to give you a head start, and then from there I'm going to come back and we're going to have Jesus get us started with that one, see how he does with that. Go. Colin K. What? She's one of the nicest people I know. All right, let's see. Let's get this show on the road. Jesus, what did you do first? Sorry? Distribute the negative here and here. So tell me what to write below that. X plus 5. X squared minus 9 plus and if you got it to right there, that is correct. So now we get started with our first step over here, which is factor the denominators completely. And if you notice, they're the same denominators, so we need 2 factors for each of these. 2 factors for each of these. So once again, share with your neighbor, and then Donna is going to enlighten us with the 2 factors. What are the 2 factors of x squared minus 9? 2 factors. All right, Donna, go. X plus 3, x minus 3. That is correct. X plus 3, x minus 3. All right. So since we do have a common denominator, so now we just rewrite it. Rewrite each fraction with these denominators. So I got x plus 3, x minus 3, x plus 3, x minus 3. My numerator is x plus 5, and the other one is 2x plus 4. So we rewrote it. Now we're going to add, since we already did the switch from subtraction. So one fraction over here. Tell your neighbor what to write there for the addition and the common denominator, and then Enrique is going to enlighten us with that. What do I write in the numerator and denominator? All right, Enrique, War, go. What do I write? What's the common denominator? What do I write on the denominator? X plus 3. X minus 3. All right, so far so good. So for the numerator, since we're combining now, this combines to what? 3x plus what? Plus 9. Hands, have you got that? That is correct. Which moves us to simplify, which means we need to factor the numerator. So Gio, factors for the numerator. 3, open parentheses.
Of 3.
Like that? Get rid of the 3 and the x. All right, so that leaves us with x plus 3, x minus 3. Then what do I do, Gio? The 1, so that leaves us with 3 over x minus 3. Send me your work, please. Hands if you got that by yourself. Let's go. Bring on Friday. My goodness. Am I right? Am I right? Huh, Rogelio? Yeah, you got that? Copy this one. Example 1Q, negative x minus 7 over x squared minus 25 minus negative 2x minus 2 over x squared minus 25. You should be able to do that one on your own all the way. Very similar to the one we just did. I sent you the screen so you can send me your work. And once again, if you have any questions, ask Joseph. He's got it. All right, go. All right, check with your work with your neighbors to make sure they got it. Help them finish if they get stuck. All right, looks like Mario's ready to go. Mario, what's the first thing you did? Distribute that negative, okay? So this goes times this and times that. So tell me what to write below here first. The first fraction, negative x minus 7 over x squared minus 25. Then what do I write here? Plus over plus 2 over. Woo-wee. So far so good, yes? All right. Let's go to factoring. Factoring. Yulisa, factors of x squared minus 25. X minus 5. X plus 5. X minus 5. X plus 5. We have common denominators. So done. So let's go to rewriting these. So, who was next? Was it Mariah? Tell me what to write. Negative x minus 7 over x plus 5, x minus 5, second fraction. 2x plus 2 over x plus 5, x minus 5. Hands if you got that? All right, not bad, not bad. We move now to addition. All right, who is next? Sean? All right, Sean, tell me what you write. X on the numerator, x minus 5. So you did this first, okay? And then denominator. Hands if you got that so far? That is correct. That moves us now to simplifying. So, GCF for the numerator, Caesar, 1, and then we have x minus 5 over x plus 5, x minus 5, and then giant 1, which is answer 1 over x plus 5. Hands if you got that by yourself. All right. Send me your notes. Let me send you the screen. Oh, I already did. So, send me your notes. So, from 1 to 5, how comfortable are you now with subtraction? And remind your neighbor, what is the only thing that changed? What is the only thing that changed? All right? Copy this one. Example 2. Example 2. We got 3 over x minus 5 minus 1 over x squared minus 7x plus 10. All right, I'm going to give you a head start on this one. And then on this one, who went last? Caesar? First, we're going to start with Rogelio. From there, we're going to go to Emily. From there to Joshua. And then from there to Mayrin. All right, Rogelio, get us started. What do I do? Distribute the negative right there. So tell me what you write right below it. 3 over plus, 7x plus 10. Hands if you got it right there. That is correct. Next, now that we got our addition, we need to factor the denominators. Emily, can we factor this one anymore? No, so we just put a parenthesis around it. We need 2 factors for this one. What were your factors, Emily? 5 and 2, so x minus 5 and x minus 2. Because this has to be negative, and both of them multiply give us positive 10. All right? Hands, you got it to right there? Yes? All right. However, I'm not done. Emily, question. What does this denominator have that this one needs? X minus 2. So we need to multiply x minus 2, top and bottom, x minus 2. Don't forget to do that before you rewrite it. So let's go to rewrite. Joshua, tell me what to rewrite. What's our common denominator? All right, x minus 5, x minus 2, our common denominator. So what do I write on the numerator for the first one? 3 times x, so it's 3x minus 6. And on the other one, negative 1. All right, so let's move on to addition. Mayrin, what do I write for my fraction? Go. All right. Can we factor the numerator anymore? Other than 1, and do we have any giant ones? No, so box this and we are done. Let's go. Send me your notes, please. All right. Not bad, not bad. All right, let me send you a blank screen. But let me wait for some of y'all that you're still sending me your notes. All right, on your screen, do me a favor. Sketch me an emoji and a number from 1 to 5. How comfortable are you with addition and subtraction of rational expressions? Emoji, 1 to 5. Okay. Here goes some of your artwork. Bam. Is that a cat? Like a cat? Okay. And a thumbs up. Let's go. Somebody sleeping? Wow. Let's go. Look at that perfect circle. Nice. All right, go ahead and log out, guys. Once again, make sure you put in some time for that practice. You have the code to log in. Bell's going to ring in about 30 seconds. Start packing up. Those of you following on YouTube, make sure you go to the practice at the beginning. Get some practice in. See you guys next time. Bye.